Mucus within you can rise to stop bad paths accessing your nzoto. The pain or dissatisfaction feeling as a result of rising mucus is usually a healing process in the nzoto in order for the desired outcome, which is to heal the nzoto and sometimes to develop natural immunity from some bad paths. If your nzoto allows a bad path access, then the bad path can host you via artificial magnetic properties for its own artificial stimulation at the expense of your nzoto. An excessive amount of artificial magnetic activity via bad paths can eventually shut down your nzoto or use your nzoto for artificial systems which supports supercomputers, globalization, etc. In order for bad paths to achieve this, they have to send artificial agents via your gila, corrupting your gila. Large groups of people with corrupted gila causes a zombie apocalypse like scenario where zombies seek the nzoto of people who function via good paths. This zombie apocalypse metaphor also demonstrates those unaffected by bad paths avoid people with corrupted gila, which are the zombies. Corrupted gila usually occurs amongst people who mishandle crystalline solids or people who love taking shots and mishandling compressed forms of ultracarbon, hydrogen and oxygen, which sometimes aren't compatible with their biological makeup, though they still wish to possess these compressed forms of spirit. The mishandling of crystalline solids, spirits, and the desire for shots can cause angry, bile-like behavior. This angry, bile behavior can be used by bad paths to encourage globalization via bile-related acts. Corrupted gila and bile activities from SDs, LLDs and CPs can affect supreme organs like Zamba when they interfere with Zamba's fields. The bile activities being transferred onto Zamba can also cause Zamba to react in a bile way for the purposes of balance, in an attempt to bring things back to normal. For example, Zamba will also engage in magnetic activities to ensure Zamba radiates green. Wambe will emit pure compressed forms of Mopepe and Moi via Zamba, which can shut down many artificial things that are living, including artificial paths. This natural radical behavior from Wambe via Zamba disturbs the psychosis of HLDs and CPs. The presence of indigenous original arboreals is enough to be interpreted as a radical presence which makes the HLDs, CPs and the SDs react terrified, internally or openly. Many arboreals in one place can emit a lot of natural radical activities, causing heavy warmth into the atmosphere. The rise of these warm, compressed earthly elements across the globe is terrifying to the HLDs, causing the HLDs to fight against this unpleasant warmth across the globe. HLDs have a tendency to start their fight against arboreals from radius points of locations. Here is a 20 minutes video of Wambe in operation via Zamba and how natural radical activities target corrupted gila and cancer cells. Presentation images in between the video may also demonstrate how the artificial radical activities target arboreals and even some disposable assets like some SDs and LLDs, who usually become neuralized. Hopefully you can identify the polarities, but remember the video demonstrates natural radical activities.
Look, I don't know if you guys have heard about this article in the New York Times about honeybees vanishing. Well, apparently honeybees are disappearing all over the country. Tens of millions of them just disappearing. There's no bodies, no sign of them, they're just mysteriously gone. It's scary, huh? Alright, let's hear some theories about why this might be happening. Nothing? Come on, guys. Or
Disease?
right. Could be a virus or infection. That's all over the country. It's a coordinated event in 24 states. A little tricky.
Pollution?
Could be. I mean, we're just pumping so much junk into the environment, they're just keeling over. If there are no bodies. Keep guessing. Dylan.
Global warming.
Temperature goes up a fraction of a degree, makes them disoriented. Maybe. Jake?
You don't have an opinion? You're not interested in what happened to the bees. You should be more interested in science, Jake. You know why? Because your face is perfect. The problem is your face is perfect at 15. Now, if you were interested in science, you would know facts like the human nose and ears grow a fraction of an inch each year. So a perfect balance of features now might not look so perfect 5 years from now. It might look downright whack 10 years from now. Come on, buddy. Take an interest in science. What could be a reason the bees have vanished?
An act of nature, and we'll never fully understand it.
Nice answer, Jake. He's right. And science will come up with some reason to put in the books. But in the end, it'll be just a theory. And we will fail to acknowledge that there are forces at work beyond our understanding. To be a good scientist, you must have a respectful awe for the laws of nature. You must have a respectful awe for the laws of nature. You must have a respectful awe for the laws of nature.
Relax, please.
Well, our brains come equipped with a self-preservation mechanism to stop us from harmful actions. This is controlled by a combination of electrochemical signals in the brain. The blocking of neurotransmitters by certain toxins has been proven to cause hallucinations, asphyxiation, and paralysis. This new neurotoxin is basically flipping the preservation switch, blocking neurotransmitters in a specific order, causing specific self-damaging and catastrophic effects. Just how the toxin works.
It makes you kill yourself. Just when you thought there couldn't be any more evil that could be invented. I forgot where I am.
You're at the place where the killers meet to decide what to do with the crippled girl.
That's right. That's right.
Look out!
Claire, you saying this? Claire? Claire? Claire?
There appears to be an event happening. Central Park was just hit by what seems to be a terrorist attack. They're not clear on the scale yet. It's some kind of airborne chemical toxin that's been released in and around the park. They said to watch for warning signs. The first stage is confused speech. The second stage is physical disorientation, loss of direction. The third stage is fate. Central Park? That's kind of odd. I spoke with the head of schools. He said we should dismiss the students. So take your planners home so we can get back when this is over. All right? Let's do our jobs. You guys still got to work on your science projects for next week. What are the rules of scientific investigation? Identify variables, design an experiment, careful observation and measurement, interpretation of experimental data.
This was a terrorist attack. Authorities are now feeling by the sheer number of incidents being reported that a terrorist group being responsible is becoming less and less likely. The event appears to be limited to the Northeast, where smaller and smaller towns are being attacked.
Where are we?
Area now includes most aliens from Massachusetts to Maryland.
We're dead center.
First
Everything okay?
No new people have crossed over the border for a few hours. It appears those residents that are still in the affected area of the Northeast are trying to wait it out. We have Professor Kendall Wallace of Carnegie Mellon, a statistician, here with us. Professor, what can you tell us?
Calculating by the rise in intensity of reports of incidents within the affected area, one can guess at a crude timetable. One can see the incident is rising in sensitivity. It would seem fewer and fewer people can provoke the attacks. The event should be at its most sensitive tomorrow morning. Typically, these type of slopes drop precipitously after cresting, meaning it can end suddenly at any moment. Of course, these are only probabilities.
There are some quiet rumblings that the government may be involved in the tragic events playing out in the Northeast. Now, these rumors have been fueled by the statement of a confidential informant who claims that the CIA has facilities in the Northeast where they are testing drugs with some similar psychotropic properties as a defense against chemical weapons. CIA and White House officials have declined to respond to these accusations. Perimeters have been set up all along the East Coast, from Maryland all the way to Massachusetts.
Filbert? Does anybody know where that is? Why are you giving me one useless piece of information at a time? What's going on? Hey, why would you just stop? You can't just leave us here.
Sir, we lost contact.
With whom?
Everyone.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. My sister sent it to me. It was taken an hour ago at the Philadelphia Zoo. Mother of God, what kind of terrorists are these?
Take a look around. We'll be ready in a jiffy.
We're packing hot dogs for the road. You know, hot dogs get bad around. Got a cool shape, dude. Got protein. You like hot dogs, right? By the way, I think I know what's causing this. You do? It's the plants. They can release chemicals. You like hot dogs, don't you? Okay, babies. We are gonna be going, but we will be back soon, okay? Oh, plants react to human stimulus. They proved it in tests. Get the mustard? Elliot's resilient, isn't he?
Yeah, he never gives up.
You know, plants have the ability to target specific threats. Tobacco plants, when attacked by Heliotha's caterpillars, will send out a chemical attracting wasps to kill just those caterpillars. You don't know how plants attain these abilities. They just evolve very rapidly.
Which species do you think is doing it, if you think it's true?
Plants have the ability to communicate with other species of plants. Trees can communicate with bushes, bushes with grass, and everything in between.
The radio says these attacks started Happening in the cities, then went to the towns, and now the roads.
That's right. Whatever's happening is happening to smaller and smaller populations.
We shouldn't be on the roads. The terrorists or whatever could be watching the roads. I don't have any reason to disagree right now.
We're in the area of attack. If you can't find a way through the area of attack, we are told to find a safe zone within the area being attacked. They're attacking populations. We need to go where there aren't that many people, where people don't travel. Now, this is Mr. Collins. He's a realtor that works in this area.
If we go west, we'll hit a county called Arundel. It's not on that map. It'll only be on local maps. Dirt roads. Hardly anybody lives out there.
There's no significant population there. That's our safe zone. We waited out there till it's over. Is everyone in agreement? We should go into two groups. Those that are ready to go right now, and those that need to get things from their cars. We need to stay in groups. Stay together.
We'll go soon, honey. We'll go soon.
My firearm is my friend! It will not leave my side!
Private Oster!
My firearm is my friend!
Toxin? The toxin is affecting them?
Are those people killing themselves?
You were with the privates. What do we do?
We need to do something!
Just let me think.
They're dying!
I need a second. They released it? We're not near the road.
We can't just stand here as uninformed observers! You're not gonna be one of those assholes on the news who watches the crime happen and not do something. We're not assholes!
Just a second.
There were children in that crime! Please tell us what to do!
I need a second, okay? Why can't anybody give me a goddamn second? Be scientific, douchebag. Identify the variables. That's the two groups. Design an experiment. That's what we're doing. Careful observation measurement. That's what I'm trying to do. Interpret the experimental data. Interpret. What if it is the plants? Their group was larger than ours. This thing's been escalating all day. Smaller and smaller populations have been setting this off. They react to human stimulus. Maybe people are setting off the plants?
What are you saying? That guy was crazy. We have to save them.
They're already dead. What if they're targeting us as threats? But this part of the field may not have been set off. Something in this field could be releasing the chemical into the air when there's too many of us together. Let's just stay ahead of the wind.
Hey, everything's fake. Hey, everything's fake. Hey, everything's fake. Why is this happening?
I don't know for sure, Josh. I read this article about the coast of Australia. It said they found large quantities of primordial bacteria. They hadn't been around for billions of years. It just appeared in the water. It's toxic to humans. Fishermen who come in contact with it are dying. It feels kind of similar to that. With the bees disappearing, I don't know. It feels like a pattern. The nature of events like the one in Australia is that they crest and then stop. We just have to be alive when it's over.
I don't believe it's nature.
It may not be. It could be some other explanation. Let's go.
There's a spring house in the back. They used to hide people from slave chasers back there. It has a speaking tube running under the ground to the main house. Don't touch things that aren't yours.
Do you have a radio, Mrs. Jones?
No, I got enough to fill my time right here. I manage my own things. I grow my own food. Although I ain't got the touch. Gardens don't grow the way they should. Never have.
How do you stay in contact with others?
I don't.
How would you know if something were to happen? Like a world event?
Mrs. Jones, something's happened along the East Coast. Whatever it is that you think is so important that you need to tell me, don't. Just keep it to yourself. The world don't care about me. I don't care about it. Suppose I have to let you spend the night. Guest room's up on the left. Mind the steps. You tried to steal my things!
No, Mrs. Jones, I actually wanted to talk with you.
You all are gonna leave right now!
Ma'am, you don't understand. There's something happening in a few states. In this region, it's not safe.
Leave now!
Mrs. Jones, could we talk calmly for a second? Just hear me out. See, I'm a teacher. Mrs. Jones? Oh my God.